The Prince Albert Sports Hall of Fame is proud to welcome Blake Edwards into the Builder category. Blake Edwards became involved in boxing upon moving to Prince Albert in 1996, joining the KO Combinations Club, where he worked hard every day training to improve his strength and personal well-being.
I believe he was 22 years old when he came into my gym. He and 3 other young gentlemen, I use the term loosely, came into the gym. Yeah, I met him. He was a pretty young guy.
I initially got enrolled in boxing to teach myself some self-defense. I was seriously assaulted in the city. I didn't feel comfortable with trying to defend myself, so I thought I needed to enroll in boxing, get some self-confidence, and right away it worked. I dropped lots of weight. In the first month, I gained that self-confidence that was necessary for me to move on.
We seen some potential in Blake. He was a short, stocky guy. He had a lot of power in his punches. Yeah, he was more like a slugger than a fighter. There's different types of fighters. There's boxers, there's sluggers. And he was a slugger. So I thought maybe this guy was gonna go someplace.
The boxing club fell on difficult times financially and eventually closed in 1999. A few years later, Edwards took the initiative to revive the sport and rekindle boxing in Prince Albert.
Blake came to me and said, the boxing club is gonna falter, and I'm a coach, that's what I do. And Blake said, well, if we partner up, I'll do that stuff and you coach. And so that's how it started. And Blake did the fundraising and the organizing and all of that stuff. And I just coached. It worked well. While we were doing that, it worked really well.
We built a ring, we built a floor. It was amazing the teamwork that we had at that point to get it up and running, and we started just from scratch, and it was really good. And that was really the start of things back for me, was to move into an organizer and to make sure the funds were there. And it was a big move, and it turned out very successful. Here we are in 2019.
Edwards, who trained and coached at the club, was instrumental in fundraising to sustain the sport. One of Edwards' greatest fundraising ventures was Are You Tough Enough?
The Are You Tough Enough, it came to light. 2001, the boxing club was financially struggling a little bit. We needed lots of space, so our rent was very high always. And I talked to Braddock, and David Herodens, as a matter of fact, was a member of our club, and I threw the idea of a Tough Man competition out to them, and I said, why don't we look at this Tough Man competition? And in order to do Tough Man, I knew we needed a partner. I knew that we didn't have the manpower to do a big event as what we envisioned. And so I was a member of the Kinsman Club at the time. I did the presentation to the club, sold them on the idea, and we formed that partnership in the year 2001. January 2002, we put the first Tough Man competition on. We sold the building out. We had 1,000 tickets to sell. It was sold out, and that really started the Are You Tough Enough? And we went on with that event until 2015. It was big help from the Kinsman Club, but it helped the boxing club survive for all of these years. It was very important for the boxing club.
But he really was our organizer. He's the guy that came up with the Are You Tough Enough? That was his idea. In fact, I went on record as being against it, which shows you where I was at.
Blake fundraised for us and made things happen. He makes things happen. He's everything he touches turns to gold. That's the kind of guy he is.
With his energy and ideas and everything, he kept our boxing club alive.
Edwards coached junior boxing, which has allowed his own children, Aiden, Logan, and Sarah, to learn the sport along with many others.
It's been an honor to be involved as a coach as well as a builder, and coaching has helped me as a person. It's helped me build, it helps me see what people need to move forward, and it's really been a blessing for me.
The Prince Albert Sports Hall of Fame is proud to welcome Blake Edwards into the Builder category.